What's up? Welcome back to another fucking mukbang. So, I'm using this food tray again in my car, but you guys aren't going to be able to see it. It's going to be off camera. I should be getting my tripod either today or tomorrow, so that'll help with angles and all that shit. It'll even help when I'm live streaming or whatever. I'll have something to hold the phone. It'll just make things, life, a lot better. I've been lagging on getting it, and I finally got it. All right. So with that said, let me go ahead and show you what I got going on today. I got one of my favorite meals of all time, a Carne Asada Burrito. All right, check that out. I don't know if that's thumbnail worthy because you can't see the middle of it or anything yet. Carne Asada Burrito con crema y queso, which means it has cream and cheese. So sour cream, cheese, asada, and then it has hot sauce in it. So you guys know I'm trying to keep it low carb, keto right now. So I bought some of these carb balanced flour tortillas. They're 4 net carbs per tortilla, and they're only 70 calories per tortilla. So I know I don't say tortilla the most appropriate because I'm not fluent in Spanish. I know a lot of you guys think I am, but I'm not. But anyways, I'm fluent in Spanglish. But so like a regular tortilla is like what, 300 calories. Like I know Chipotle is like that. It's like 300 calories per tortilla. So even that in and of itself, low carb or not, that's like 160 calories less. So that's pretty good. Now I have to take the ingredients out and get my own little low carb burrito made. But what I'm having trouble doing is finding some utensils in here. I thought I had some. I have a butter knife. That's not gonna do anything. I mean, that'll help me cut the burrito in half, I guess. Yeah, that should work. Hey, sometimes you just gotta make shit work, you know what I mean? So I hope everybody's doing okay. Thank you guys for joining me on this mukbang again. This is it's good no matter what, you know what I mean? Like it's a burrito, so you guys will enjoy this video no matter what, I'm hoping. Because whether you're doing low carb or keto or not, you can still enjoy it. Like, just because someone's eating chicken wings, or you're like, nah, that's way too low carb, add some crumbled bread on top of your chicken wings and then I'll watch it. Nah, that's not how it works. So let me go ahead and get this going real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I got the burrito. What I'm gonna do is probably cut it in half first, because these tortillas that I bought, the low carb ones, are way smaller than the one that they used at the restaurant I went to. So this is gonna make probably 2 burritos, which is cool. So speaking of that, this is a little bit more thumbnail worthy. I feel like I have a ton of burrito videos because it's my favorite food. You know what I mean? Check that out. Now that's more of a thumbnail, right? Something like that. Just take my ugly self out of it. Look at that though. That looks good. Man, that looks good. I can't wait to get intimately involved with that. So let's see if that sucker will stay on there. It's a little worrisome. I think I need a different food tray than the one I'm using. It doesn't really work with my steering wheel the way that I would like it to. So anyway, I'm also gonna talk about the time that I took I met Canelo, the boxer, and he offered me barbecue. And there's some things that happened after I ate that meal that I want you guys to know about, all right? So we'll go ahead and get into that in a minute. I should have told the story a few weeks ago when Canelo was fighting. That probably would have been a lot better, right? So I'm just pouring the contents of the burrito into the low carb tortilla, all right? That's how we're making that happen. I'm doing half of the burrito into one, and even then, man, they load these things up, bro. They charge about, where I go, they charge about like $8, $9. Let's say $9 for this burrito. So they, you know, it's supreme, which it has, you know, crema y queso, cream and cheese. So they charge more just because of that alone. So, hey, it is what it is, right? So let me go ahead and roll this burrito up real quick. So anyways, yeah, it's this Canelo story is kind of crazy, maybe a little funny, you know what I mean? And I wish my mom was here because I suck at rolling burritos. So let's just go ahead and get Now I know what you're thinking. Torejo, you're gonna eat a tortilla straight out of the package like that? You're not gonna warm it up? You're not gonna at least throw it on the concrete for a few minutes? No, I'm good. This is actually perfect. I will pre-warn you though. If you're getting low carb tortillas, I feel like Mission are the only ones that don't have an aftertaste. They taste like regular tortillas to me. I'm gonna finish this one and then tell you guys a story. I know most people do burrito bowls, but sometimes you need a burrito. And if you're Mexican doing keto, it can be kind of discouraging not to be able to eat certain things that that you grow up on. So what I will say, there's a few different options for low carb tortillas. They even have the little taco size ones. So if you want to do tacos instead of burrito, you can do that. They're flour too. I'm not sure if they have the corn ones because corn isn't really low carb. But anyway. So I went to visit Mexico one time, right? I was in like Jalisco area. And there's this big ass celebration going on because Canelo had won. This was many years back. Now, don't be mad at me, but I forgot who he had fought and why we were celebrating because I was drunk the whole time I was in Mexico. All right, I don't even really remember the dates that well. I just kind of remember the story. And to be honest, I'm so drunk that the story may not even really exist, but I'm still gonna tell it anyway. All right, so anyway, so I'm in the area. There's this big ass festival going on, and I go over there. I'm like, hey, what is this? This looks like it's cracking. So I go over there, sipping cervezas like nobody's business, and then they're like, there's gonna be a feast at Canelo's house down the street, down the road or whatever. And I was just kind of like, really? They're like free of charge. Anybody that wants to come through and eat, come through. They said it in English too, by the way. I think they knew that there were a lot of people there who were visiting from out of town. I'm making a burrito in case you're wondering why I'm not looking at you in the eye while I'm talking to you. But excuse me, by the way. I'm doing it one-handed too, by the way, you know, got one here. Who knows what I'm doing with that hand. So anyway, it looks all spongy. It's like you're throwing away like a sponge or a towel or something. That's how big that fucking tortilla is. All right. And these are 4 net carbs each, so I pretty much ate 8 net carbs, which isn't bad at all. Most people try to keep it under 20. I myself am a 50 or less person because that's more realistic. But that's another debate we can talk about another time. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to this feast, you know what I mean? This is free food, Mexicano. I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? It sounds bomb. You know what I mean? Like, and who knows? If it's a barbecue, I know there's gonna be more cerveza. You know, I don't know if that part's gonna be free, but I would believe so. So, me and a couple of my homies that were with me head over. Head over to Canelo's. Actually, the crazy part was it wasn't Canelo's residence. It was. Okay, it wasn't his residence where he lives normally, like day to day and shit like that, but it was one of his residences where he did his party stuff at, you know what I mean? Because he didn't want people to be in his actual house. So this is more like a fajita style. That's why it's open. That's life. That's life for me. So anyway, me and a few of the homies head over there to his little party house. We get there, hella food, and believe it or not that many people. I wasn't sure why. I mean, I know here, at least in America, free food, everybody gonna be there. I don't know. Maybe everybody had already eaten. So yeah, anyways, we go. We're like, fuck it, let's go make a plate. No deprivation here, homie. I know you're supposed to not lose weight as fast. If you're eating low-carb alternative stuff. But I don't care. It's not a race. So we're gonna make plate. I'm putting rice, beans, chile colorado, beef steak. I added quite a few meats. There was like a pork verde. I go sit down. I'm like, shit, I gotta get back up, go get a couple tortillas. But I decided against it because I'm lazy. Ooh, that was bomb. That was delicious. So I go in on this food. Then I get to the chile colorado. It has an interesting taste to it, but it's delicious. And I'm just grubbing, bro. Then I start feeling hella strong, you know what I mean? And something comes over me. And there was like a goat running around, right? El Chivo. This goat's running around. And I don't know what came over me. I go grab the goat. I grab him, I like toss him in the air and he lands on our table and like breaks the whole table. I get kicked out. It wasn't like embarrassing or nothing. It's just kind of what happened. I just got kicked out. So that is pretty much the story. I'm just kind of like wondering what they put in that beef to make me act out like that. Why'd I lose my mind for a second? And why'd I feel so strong after eating the beef that Canelo's team served?